That's right. It's Final Fantasy and Rum. Welcome, one and all in one. Thank you for joining me, and let's go ahead and get this party started. First of all, I've created a very special banner for tonight. I should probably just play it the entire time because I'm going to be playing through the Stormblood main story quest tonight, and it's going to be pretty much 100% spoilers. Although, you know, a lot of it's combat and stuff like that. That stuff won't be all that spoilery, but anything that's a cutscene or a dialogue section will be spoilery. So I'll pop this up from time to time if I feel like it's going to be really, really spoilery. Otherwise, just be forewarned, this will be a very spoilery stream. So thanks for joining me, all one of you at the moment. Who is that? There we go. Stream elements I have no comments. Oh, that's the Twitch thing. I'm such a boomer when it comes to this stuff. Anywho, let's get going. So, using my I'm in my sweet samurai gear that I got from finishing my level 70 samurai job quest. I look like a true samurai. So to continue with the main story quest, you just click on this bad boy here, click on the map, click on the nearest teleport, and there you are. I really love the areas they added for Stormblood. The main game, the A Realm Reborn zones are all, you know, real high fantasy and you know, there's some steampunk and even sci-fi areas, but it's mostly like high fantasy. But this is this whole area for Stormblood is Eastern themed, very Japanese themed. Thus the samurai outfit I'm wearing. And all the names and everything. It's awesome. I'm really digging this expansion. Let's see what Alphana has to say. Or is that LSA? Not I imagine you are eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention. Oh, look at that little thing down there. It's cute. It's a Spriggan.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle.
I am in agreement.
First, Lise and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape.
All right, for people watching who maybe have no idea what's going on in the story, so far, you know, A Realm Reborn and Heavensward aside, so far in Stormblood, we've kind of been, number one, we were trying to help the people in Doma. No, not Doma. Alamigo, over kind of, you know, in the main story area. Then we traveled across the ocean to the far east to help out the Doman people. That's where we are now, in Doma, and we have just finished winning the support of these tribal people. I think they're Aura. They're kind of like the horned people with the lizard tails. And in order to win their support of the three different tribes in the Azim Steppe, we had to compete in this kind of like this. I think it's a yearly melee that they all do, and whichever tribe wins kind of gets the throne for that season. And so we helped the weakest tribe, win. And naturally, with my character Cherith Cutestory, the Warrior of Light, and my pals, it was an easy win for us. And so, by winning that throne for the weakest tribe, all the tribes had to ally with us to help free Doma from Imperial rule. And the Imperial people are they're the Empire from Star Wars, or they're the Third Reich. They're just the bad guys. They're the default bad guys for this game. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. We're talking strategy.
Alize and I, together with the shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators.
And no, he's not talking about Shinobi Sasquatch, just in case you're wondering.
Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Oh, and by the way, he just mentioned Kojin and the Confederate allies. Kojin are like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in this game. They're not ninjas or teenagers. Well, some of them are. The teenage ones are teenagers, but they're this race of turtle people, and they kind of resemble like the Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're really big, and they have turtle shells. There are two kind of sides with the Kojin. There are the blue tribe ones and the red tribe ones, and the red are the kind of bad guy ones who they've allied themselves with the Imperials. And then there's the blue ones who are the good guys, and they're the ones who like taught me spearfishing and stuff like that. Because naturally, in a game where the entire world is at stake, I made fishing my priority, and I definitely am over leveled as a fisher. I'm like level 74 as a fisherman and only 71 as a samurai. But anyway, yeah. So those are the Kojin. The Confederates are actually like this band of. They're basically pirates who, like, whenever you sail the Ruby Sea between Yangxia and wherever the main city here is, it's called I forget the name of it, Ju something. They, like anyone sailing that sea, that has to pay what's called the Ruby Tithe to these pirates. Basically, they're privateers, and yeah, you have to kind of win their favor as well. And so the Confederates and the Kojin and the inhabitants of the Azim Steppe, they're all on your side, or on my side now, because I've won their favor. And so hopefully that's how this expansion turns out. Hopefully we get to drive the Imperials out of Doma, and then maybe in Shadowbringers. Well, no, Shadowbringers is expansion that's already out that I haven't gotten into yet, and then there's Endwalker that comes out in November. I hear that's kind of the culmination of this story that started in A Realm Reborn. So I think that's when we finally defeat the Imperials. I hope. Anyway, let's keep going.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Good question. Thank you, Lise.
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt.
Yeah, good thinking.
After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies.
Redoubtable? It's a good word. I don't know what that means. Does anyone know what redoubtable means? Sound off in chat. Redoubtable. I have a pretty decent vocabulary. I graduated high school with a second-year college vocabulary, and I've been expanding that ever since then. I'm not good at lots of things, but I'm pretty good at words. Like I learned etymology, so kind of like the, how words are formed by putting different words together. And I have no idea what redoubtable could be. What does it mean in context? Okay. After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your irredoubtable allies. So what Alphinaud is talking about is basically, like when you do a dungeon or a raid in the main story quest, like other players. So whenever kind of in the main story quest, they talk about like bringing your allies along. They're talking about other characters who in their own world are the warrior of light, just like you are. It's kind of like one of those immersion breaking things where you have to realize like all these other people in your party are the same. They're all the warrior of light, even though there's only one of you. Anyway, redoubtable allies. So I'm guessing it means like dependable. But I feel like maybe I'm just thinking too hard about this. Let's keep going.
The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperial's morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free.
The Viceroy he's talking about is this chick. Oh, I forget her name. She's awful. She's a Doman who basically she's a turncoat. She gave up her own people to work for and with the Imperials, and she finds her own people repulsive. It's kind of awful. She's just like one of the most hateable characters in this game. I can't wait till someone lops her head off or something. In the game, come on, I know people are gonna freak out about lopping heads off. But, this is a video game. It happens, but not in this. There's actually no blood in this video game, so that won't happen. But like, someone's probably gonna stab her, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, her guts are pouring out," and then her character model will just be like her laying there with no blood. Anyway. So that's Lord Hien.
Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Lord Hien is the de facto ruler of the Doman people. His father died kind of recently when I believe there was a rebellion against the Imperials, and his father died, and then he was thought dead. Hien here. They thought he was dead, and then one of my allies found him in the Azim steppe, and at the time he was trying to decide whether he wanted to offer his sword or his head to the Doman people, depending on whether or not the Doman people actually wanted to be freed. It's like a lot of parallels to America right now. In the world, really. But yeah, he was kind of just like waiting it out. Like, do my people want to be freed from the Imperials, or do they want to fight? Do they want to risk their lives for the freedom of their nation going forward, or do they just want to go on with life as usual, which has become basically just being oppressed by the Imperials? So anyway, Lord Hien is a cool guy. I like him. He's a good character.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphinaud's plan.
Sorry, I clicked on my second monitor and it took the sound away. Okay, whatever Alphinaud's plan was, I guess I accepted it. Oh, Rum, you are my greatest ally and my worst enemy all at the same time. Okay, let's see what Lord Hien has to say. There is no shortage of tasks which must needs be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand? That said, I have only just returned. It would be better for you to speak with Alphanar to find out how you might be of service. Okay, let's go talk to Alphanar. I know there's a D on the end of his name, but no one says it, so I don't either. Alphanar. And his sister is Alice. Let's see where she is. Oh, that's Liz. I don't know where Alice is. Anyway, let's see what Alphanar has to say. Trying to keep busy. Full glad I am to hear it. There is one task which comes to mind. As I explained during my briefing, Alice, there's her name, Alice, and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. In case you don't know, Sid is a former Imperial. I believe he might have even been of the royal family. I don't remember, but he's kind of like the airship guy. Like in every Final Fantasy game, or at least most of them, there's a Sid, and he's pretty much almost always is the airship pilot. And then Tataru is one of the little Lalafels that's in my group of world-saving pals that I have. I would like for you to go to Kugane. That's the name of the place, the main city here. Kugane, and bring them back here. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels, Cherith, and thank you again. Alright, so let's see where we're supposed to go. You know, one thing I love about this game is, in contrast with other games, like World of Warcraft is where I have the most experience, like 15 years. In World of Warcraft, you've got kind of a main story, but it's easy to kind of lose track of that. It's easy to be like, doing other stuff and then realize, oh my god, there's like a main story. What am I supposed to be doing right now? If you come back after a couple years, there's a new expansion. It might be kind of difficult to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. In this game, you never have to worry about that because it's on this thing. By default, the current main scenario quest icon or bar here is up here in the top left, but I have a few different screen setups, and my minimalist one is this one here where everything is on the bottom, so I get most of my screen is just graphics, is the game. And the reason why it's not all the way at the bottom is because sometimes I have a few extra quests here. Other times, if I'm in a dungeon, it gives you, your different objectives and things. But yeah, so I keep everything towards the bottom. Then I've got this one, which is where I change classes. So if I want to be a gunbreaker, I click that. Then I hit G again, and then boom, I'm back over to here. And then I've got this one moves the quests upwards so I can see my chat window. But I generally don't have that on unless I want to be talking to my guild or something. Get rid of that, hit G, and boom. So anyway, click that, and then it tells you, kind of where you need to be. And it shows you the world map where you are. Click Kingashi. And so it's telling me to go back to Kugane, this is like the main city hub of this expansion. And you just click it, and boom, you're there. No asking a mage for a port or trying to find the portals in the city that you're in. You just click a button. I know some people will think that the convenience is a little overboard in this game, but honestly, I really like it. Especially since I'm starting from zero. Coming out of World of Warcraft, where I have 15 years behind me, and like 9 characters that were max level, You know, like I'm starting from scratch in this game, so it's nice to have some conveniences. David Murdoch, thank you for chiming in, man. Good to see you. Grillin' burgers. You know what's funny, David Murdoch, is your I think it was your idea to have Shinobi Sasquatch in the Should Not Be Sasquatch, that the girl, yeah, that was all your idea, to have the girl be bait from a demon, and you typed Dermon instead of demon, like DRMON, and that's canon now. Now there's something called a Dermon that Macho Dan has made into kind of a beholder from D&D. Anyway, yeah, I love your typos. So you're grilling burgers, and that sounds really good. I had 2 Cliff Bars for dinner because I didn't have a lot of time between getting home and setting up the stream and then getting on the stream. I didn't have time to make anything, and we're kind of broke right now, so I couldn't buy anything. And this volume is really loud. Anyway, but yeah, I love this. I love the Eastern theme here. What do you guys think of that? In chat, chime in, or in the comments later, whatever. No, so okay, this is an annoyance for me. Let me go back to Samurai. Whenever you see a little glowing orb like this, that's like a sightseeing spot. So when you get on a spot like that and you do the look over emote. No, look out. Sorry. Look out. He does this. You do that on one of those spots, and you can fill out your sightseeing log, which I have paid 0 attention to. I actually only learned what those were just recently, and I'm level 71. But the thing about this one is you have to get all the way up there to the top of Kugane Tower and jump. Look at, there's someone up there. There's someone up there trying to do it. Let's watch them. Let's see if they get it. And you have to jump, hoping you land on that orb, just to fill out one spot in your sightseeing log. But I'm gonna watch this person and see if they get it. This looks like fun. No, actually, it's not. It's not fun at all. I tried to go up there once and I fell way down towards the bottom, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really care about that right now. I'm rooting for these people, though. I really am. The one in white here is towards the top. Let's see how they do. Oh my gosh, they made it. They're at the top. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This would be awesome to catch on film. I would find them in real life and send it. Oh no. I guess they didn't make it. They gotta start from there. Oh no. David Murdoch says multitasking doesn't always end up well. No, it doesn't. Oh man. No matter, it's funny. Is this is the world we live in. People used to be content doing one thing. Kids used to be content playing with what are those little logs called? Crap. I had them when I was a kid. David Murdoch, I'm sure you know. What are those remember the log toys? You could build a log cabin with them, and I forget what they're called. Anyway, kids used to be content playing with a toy or a couple of toys. Now my daughter, she's got to be watching, Miraculous on TV and have Roblox on her phone while she's playing dolls with her friends. It's crazy the amount. Lincoln Logs, that was it. Yeah, dude, and that's the thing. We weren't just content. We loved our toys. I loved Lincoln Logs. I could sit and play with those for hours and hours. And then there was the metal version, not version, but there was the metallic, the stuff where you had to screw it together. David Murdoch, you're gonna tell me what this is too. But we had these toys, like we had Lincoln Logs, where you basically just built log cabins. That's what they were. You just build log cabins. There wasn't really anything else you could do with them. And then there was erector set. Then we had erector sets, which were metallic. You had to screw the pieces together, and you could build all kinds of stuff. You could build like a Ferris wheel and stuff like that. We weren't just content. We loved our toys. We loved whatever it was. When I started getting into He-Man, when I was 5, 6, 7 years old, that's all I needed. I did not need anything else. I had Star Wars stuff, but I was into He-Man. Technics is another. I think Technics is another one. Yeah. I didn't need anything else. I had my He-Man. That's all I needed. When I got the G.I. Joes, I didn't need anything else. It was G.I. Joes. That's it. I didn't need to be watching TV at the same time. I just played G.I. Joes. I went outside. I played G.I. Joes. I remember when I got like one of the little screwdrivers, like the eyeglass repair kit screwdrivers, and then you could take apart your G.I. Joes and put them back together with someone with like Snake Eyes with Storm Shadow's arms and stuff. David Murdoch, I used to set up massive battle scenes with my G.I. Joes, TMNT, Rambo figures. Dude, I didn't have Rambo figures. I didn't know they had those. But I definitely I had a bunch of G.I. Joe. Like, I had a lot of G.I. Joes. Like, I had so many G.I. Joes that I had a bucket full of extra parts from G.I. Joes that I'd taken apart. I'm assuming they were doubles. I don't remember. And then little screws to put everything back together. I had a lot of TMNT as well. When those first came out, they were the bee's knees. I loved TMNT. David, did you ever do real Ghostbusters toys? Man, I loved those Ghostbusters toys, man. They were so cool. They had, like, half of them had, like, slime with them, and back then, slime was all the rage. Like, you could get slime out of the quarter machines. I don't think they even have those anymore in stores, but, they'd have these machines in stores with, you could put a quarter in, you could get a gumball out of one, you could get, like, a little fake tattoos out of another one, and you could get, like, little things that look like muscles, but weren't. Muscles were a toy back in the 80s, which were awesome, by the way. But then you could get slime out of some of them, bouncy balls. There was an animated Rambo series the figures are based on. I don't remember that, man. I must have just not been into Rambo at the time. Like, I was so into. That's my personality. I've always been like really fixated on stuff. Like when I was into He-Man, I was so into He-Man. When I got into G.I. Joe, I was laser focused. And then I think TMNT came kind of towards the end of my G.I. Joe phase. And then I got into the tabletop role-playing games. The TMNT was kind of, I think that was my first one that I really thought was so cool. And then I got into D&D, and then I got back into Risk. And by the way, just checking in, no one has made it to the top and jumped down since we started, unless I missed it. I might have missed it. But it's really hard. You gotta climb, like platformer all the way around this tower and get all the way to that ledge right there. Jump, and I'll just pray to the 12 gods of Eorzea that you land right here. Sorry, I think the world is called Memphina. And then the main region that we started in is called Eorzea. Anyway, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, anyway, I kind of got sidetracked. But yeah, we used to be content with one thing, and not so much anymore. And so David Murdoch is trying to grill burgers while he's hanging out with me on stream. If I'm not doing main story quests in this game, I'll usually have some TV on, like Netflix. Like I've been watching Supernatural. I never watched the full 14th season, and I never watched any of the final season, the 15th season. So I've been kind of like, I started at season 1 earlier this year, and I've been working my way up. So I'm on the final season. By the way, if you watch Supernatural and you stopped at some point, don't ever, just don't go back. Just don't. Because the last few seasons, it's just kind of, I don't know, it just falls apart. It's not good. There's good stuff in there, but it's like you really gotta chew the meat and spit out the bones. And I'm doing it. I'm gonna finish the series. But man, the end of season 14 and the beginning of season 15 are just such a downer. They're the biggest bummer, I think, of any TV series I've ever watched. They're such a bummer. They make me feel bummed out. I mean, I was so looking forward to getting on stream tonight, and whether it was with the goons, we decided to cancel the main stream, or whether it was with them or to get on and do a stream, like a Final Fantasy stream, just to drink some rum, get on here and just relax, because I was watching Supernatural while I was editing earlier. By the way, if you like Minecraft, or if your kids play Minecraft, I started a Minecraft channel with my daughter. It is so cute. My daughter's 8. She's the cutest thing you'll ever experience in life. She wants to be famous on YouTube Kids, and not because she wants to be rich and powerful. She just wants people to like see her in Roblox and go, "Oh my gosh, you're that Minecraft YouTuber." Like, that's all. That's all. And so we started, and I spent like a week editing our first video. Literally, I spent an entire week editing our first video, like adding in lots of different, assets and stuff, and then bringing it from an hour and a half down to 30 minutes. Today I finished. I created the thumbnail and posted it on YouTube. So please check us out. It's called Surviving Survival on YouTube. So anyway, I was doing that all day, but I was watching Supernatural at the same time, and man, it got me so bummed out. So anyway, long story short, man, I rambled. Holy crap, I rambled. It was like 10 minutes ago I started talking about that. I wanted to see somebody compete it, but they did not. We're talking about multitasking. I guess I'm not very good at it. I've been standing here in Final Fantasy 14 for like 10 minutes talking about the Wonder Years. Not the show, but the actual years of wonder. Back to chat. David Murdoch. Never into real Ghostbusters growing up. Did you have guts? Yeah, I had guts. Small, solid figures. I did. I had guts. I remember loving those. Came in a 2-pack. Visionaries, dude, Visionaries. Okay, real quick. Burgers are done. Gotta go feed the family. Okay, bye, David Murdoch. Thank you for hanging out, dude. Visionaries were so cool. If you were not a kid in the 80s and 90s, I forget exactly where they were placed. Visionaries were so cool. They had holographic images on them. Like the face of one would be like, instead of a 3D face, it'd be like flat, but then if it'd be one thing, and then you turn the figure and you'd see a different thing. They had flags that were holographic, and then man, Visionaries were so cool. Anyway, no one's gonna do this right now. Let's try it one time. Let's try climbing Kugane Tower. I'm serious. I'm talking one time. And then if we don't do it, then we'll keep going with the main story quest. Let's do this. First, a little more rum. Whoa, this thing's almost empty. I should change the name of the show to Rum and Final Fantasy after tonight. Because that's a lot of rum. Okay, so you gotta come out here. Wait, is it here? Yeah. Wait, no. Ah! I'm not counting that as a time. I think it's one more up. I'm not positive. By the way, I do see you. 3 people in chat and watching. Thank you so much. You don't have to chime in if you just want to hang out, chill, and watch, and just enjoy the Japanese music in the background. What I'm doing now is I'm doing the main story quest of Stormblood, but I'm gonna try one time to climb Kugane Tower. And no, that's it. Actually, no, it is here. I think I went up too far the last time. Okay, so look at this. I mean, seriously, right? No. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Gotta do it during daylight hours. I couldn't even see the ledge. That was literally step one to get to the top of Kugane Tower, just so you can jump and hope you land on this thing to get a sightseeing point on your log. Okay, where are we going? We're going to the Ruby Bazaar. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Aetheryte, the main Aetheryte. Where is it? There it is. Woo! I just made almost 3,000 gil, y'all. Aetheryte. We're going to go Ruby, not Ruby Price, Ruby Bazaar. We're going inside, I'm guessing. We're going to ask this guy to let us in. He's going to because we're the freaking warrior of freaking light. And we're going to go on with the main story for us. Let's do this. Hello there. You're so cute and little. Oh, it's Tataru! Oh my gosh, I've never seen her out of her normal garb. Interesting. Cherith, what are you doing here? I thought you were off fighting nomads on the Azim steppe. Well, I was. Oh, you beat them? Good show. A shame I didn't get to see it. Afina has been keeping me apprised of the situation in Doma. I may not be any good in a physical fight, but in an paperwork fight, I'm the true Khan. Yes. Yeah. By the way, they pronounce Kagan. They pronounce that Khan in this game. Cool. Gonna get my... Oh, no. I didn't take my food. Oh, whatever. That's some experience points. Let's go ahead and eat some raisins real quick. These give you a 3% experience boost. So that's why I'm eating them. Tataru has grown rather accustomed to her life in Kugane. I can tell! I'm not one to talk, I guess, but she's adopted the local fashion quite well, as have I. You're here for the parcel Sid sent, right? Wait a moment. I will be right out. I don't do girl voices very good. I'm sorry. This guy here, I think his name is... Oh, crap. I forgot his name. I call him James Spader because he looks like James Spader. It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. Sid regrets that he couldn't come here in person. Apparently, his hunt for the dragon and Omega demands his full attention, you see. By the way, if you're just tuning in and you have not played Final Fantasy XIV before, what she's talking about is the events of earlier this expansion when some friggin' idiot, I forget his name, sacrificed himself to create a... Like, in this game, there are, like, kind of godlike beings called the rum is taking effect. If you know what they're called, say it in chat. But anyway, they're like these godlike beings, and he created one. It was like a dragon, really massive, destructive and powerful dragon that I definitely could not have fought myself. And because I couldn't fight it, by the way, one of the main characters in this game, I won't say his name in case you decide you want to play this, sacrificed his life to imprison this godlike dragon, and it only lasted a very short time. And in that short time, we found an ancient device, like a massive robotic weapon called Omega that was created to fight things like this dragon. We found it, we activated it so it could fight the dragon, and there was an awesome freaking cutscene where the dragon and Omega were fighting, and then we lost track of them, and no one knows where either of them are. So that's what's going on. Still, he was reasonably confident that the documents he provided would be enough for Alphina to do the work himself. So as soon as that parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Thank you, James Spader. Pardon my interruption, but the parcel in question, was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping? I believe so, yes. Why do you ask? Well, you see, on closer inspection, said parcel appears to have been addressed to Sekisugime Barracks. Sekisugime are they're the samurai who are like the police of the city, and if you get into a fight, they just kill you. But I happen to be really, really close friends with the current leader of the Sekisugime, Sekisugumi. But that was in my samurai job quest, and this is the main story quest, and it doesn't know that I've finished the samurai job quest for this expansion, so chances are that that connection probably won't really help me. Though it does indeed, I'm going to try and read him like James Spader, though it does indeed bulge with quantity of paper. This sounds nothing like James Spader. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'm not good at accents or impressions, but I'm gonna read it slow. How's that? Though it does indeed bulge with a quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual, the lingering scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is, in fact, a sizable collection of love letters. What? Impossible! That porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us. I saw the writing with my own eyes. Oh, I do not doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with the number of deliveries, I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster! We have to find that porter right this instant! My, she can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. So quickly, she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to the rightful recipient. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of their deliveries and so forth, after all. The man in question was of middling height and build, not unlike myself. Black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kugane. I know, a cheery sort, wearing bright colors, as I recall. I will send a few of my men out to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can't track him down yourself? I will wait here on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns. Bye, Robert, California. We'll see you later. By the way, that's James Spader. Okay. Let's get on. Hi. Even though they can't hear me, I like to greet everyone in this game. Okay, let's see where I'm supposed to go. Let's see. Yeah, this red section here. Red. I don't know. I'm colorblind. I don't know if that's red or orange. But I'm going to go to the Bakairo Inn. Okay, where is this thing? Oh, there it is. What else to do? Oh dear, I misplaced some most important documents, and if I do not find them quickly, there will be dire repercussions. I'm going to hand these on over, see if this is our boy. No, it is nothing so scandalous and base. Sigh. I said sigh. I said the word sigh. My lord is a man with singular dietary restrictions, which I have detailed in my notebook. I cannot purchase produce without it. I see my accent sent away viewer number 4. Sorry, viewer number 4. Okay. Guys, I told you I'm bad at accents and impressions. I'm so sorry. My wife makes fun of me all the time for my Jamaican accent. It's hilarious, though. It's hilariously bad. Who are you? You seek company? For an hour? For an evening? Yuck, you languid youth. You are languid. What is wrong with you, languid youth? Yeah, I see you're smoking some kind of drugs. This guy's Sekisugumi. What are they called? Sekisugumi. Sekisugumi! There's a guy smoking drugs here. He's a languid youth. Come and get him. I don't think I should even show this guy. He's probably gonna like this too much. How it reeks of perfume and desperation! I know not of it, nor do I wish to know. Well, good then. Is that a guy or a girl? I can't even tell. I'm sorry. That's a dude. He ain't got no boobies. Okay. Let's keep on going. And just so you know, world, I know there can be a girl who doesn't have boobies, but more often than not, there's like some kind of indication. I don't know where I am. Where am I? I already talked to that guy. Let's go upstairs. I am way outside of bounds here. Look at that, I found him. Can we just surprise him? Ready? Let's do this. 1, 2. I didn't care. I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Bokairo. Or was it the hostelry? No time, no time. Well, third time's always a charm, so my guess is this is the guy. I recognize that parcel. I delivered it to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? A mistake? For the Sekisugumi, you say? You're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I have yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes? I will take the other in exchange. I wonder what the love notes are for in the barracks. I know that the leader, according to my job quest, is a lady. But I don't know what that looks like in the main story quest right now. So, whatever. Anyway, let's see where we're supposed to go now. Back to the Ruby Bazaar. Let's do it. Hello, good sir. Please let me in. And he will. Because I'm the frickin' warrior of frickin' light. One sec. Yeah, for a moment I thought I was supposed to breathe rum, but apparently you're supposed to just drink it. Kids, don't try that at home. All of you children out there, if you want to avoid choking on rum, just drink the rum. Wait, kids should not be drinking rum. Grown-ups, don't inhale rum. Let's see what Tataru has to say. I'm sorry, I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. I've got a surprise for you, Tataru. That's it! That's the parcel! You found him! Wait till you guys hear Tataru for real. You're gonna realize my impression is dead on. Though, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Nope, this is it. These are the documents detailing the operation of the Magitek field generators Alphanar requested. His name's Hancock. I forgot. Hancock. So James Spader's name is Hancock in this game. What was his voice like? Oh, he was not British. I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Cherith back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. The look on Alphanaw's face when he reads the first page. On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am making the same silly mistakes. It won't happen again, Cherith, and I'll keep working hard to bring you all the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have brokered an arrangement between the company and the Confederacy. They require armaments we provide, discreetly and at a reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Lolorito was pleased to hear it. Indeed he was. Indeed he was. Strike a pose. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alphana and Alice my regards, will you? Yes, I will. Well, oh, that's the quest. To give Alphana and Alice Tataru's regards. Going back to the House of the Fierce. That's where we started tonight. You can mount up in here. Oh, you can. Noise. This is my crap. What's it called? Chuckapakur? Chuckapakur mount? Let's look at it. Mount guide. Chucker Pakur. I got this from spending way too much money on Butterfinger bars. Alright. Like $9 in case you're wondering. Oh, it seems like just yesterday you were here. Our plans proceed apace. Do you have the documents? Why, yes I do, Alphana. Excellent! This looks to be exactly what we need. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good. That is one less thing to worry about. Oh, a new weapon for my gunbreaker. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's sweet. Oh man, that's cool. I don't know if that's as cool as my current weapon, but it's pretty friggin' sweet. Also, what else is there? A dancer weapon. I've not done anything with my dancer at all because they seem kind of lame. Also get some leather. Cool. If you seek further employment, Alphana can point you in the right direction. Sure, why not? Should you wish for further employment, mayhap you could speak with Alice? I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. By the way, my Alphana impression is on point too. It's like, literally perfect. Like, well, it's virtually perfect. All right, let's mount up and go see Alice. Oh, right here. So Alice, in case you hadn't noticed yet, is Alphinaud's twin. She is a girl who looks just like the boy Alphinaud. Or Alphinaud is the boy who looks exactly like his sister, the girl, Alice. And they're both darn adorable. Alphinaud told you about my plans? And you wish to come with me? Well, far be it from me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find in the wake of your failed assassination attempt. The Imperial has demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. Did I read that right? If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. Period. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic. Oh my gosh. Whatever. You guys see it. You can see the words. There were no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. Good. But as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let us begin our search in the north. Sounds good to me, Alice. How far north? Not so far that it's worth teleporting anywhere. I accidentally strafed, but I meant to go straight. Why is my mount roulette keeps pulling up this Chokor Poker? Right here. Wait, you know what, Alice? You look like you're enjoying the night. Why don't I just get a little bit further out of the way while you're enjoying the night? I have no bait? Where's all my bait at? Oh, it's in my Chocobo saddlebags. Let's see. This is for Salt Lake fishing. I don't think we're at a Salt Lake. Freshwater fishing. Let's do this. A little bit of relaxing fishing to break up the night. I don't need this sneak on. I'll turn that off later. Oh, come on, Cherith. You're like the world's most famous angler, dude. Come on. Big brain fishing. Big brain fishing. Asmongold says big something else damage. I'm not quite so crude. What was that? Oh, surface. I love Asmongold, but I don't got a potty mouth. So we're going big brain fishing. Big brain fishing. I'm going to stop now. You can do it, Cherith. Roman trout. Got a couple of those. They're both high quality too. That's nice. Oh, this is relaxing. I might fall asleep. And we're doing a trout. I love it. Like this massive story quest, like this war that we're gonna be waging is like waiting, and Alice is just like chilling there, waiting for me to catch more Doman trout. It gives me joy. I don't know what catch and release is. As I expected, more Doman trout. All right, let's go ahead and back to our story. All quiet for now. Follow me to the next location. Why did I even meet you here? Couldn't we have just met the next location? Oh my gosh. If she says, "So help me gods," I only believe in one god, but in this game there are multiple gods, 12 gods. So help me gods. If she says this place is all quiet, let's go to the next one. I'll do nothing. Let's just face it, I'm a pansy. I'm not gonna do nothing to Alice. She's cool. She's got a glowing sword. Okay. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters then. Good. The last thing we need is a repeat of Ralgo's reach. That's true. If you weren't there for that, well, sorry. Even so, it would be prudent to search a little longer. You know what I'm going to do real quick? I'm going to go ahead and get some crystals. No crystals. Try this one. No crystals. All right, screw that. Oh, here we go. Here's a sightseeing point I actually can get to. Is that where we are now? No. Wait, is it? No, it's not. I'm just curious. I want to read about this area we're at right now. Same mode. It's not there. It's not there. So it's... Oh, here we are. For some lake, an enigmatic lake carved out in steps whose waters have taken on the colors of the rainbow. Scholars attribute its beautiful coloration to the rich and exposed deposits of high purity crystals in the area. while legend tells of an angelic being who fashioned a bridge of rainbow for her mortal lover. I think that's where we're at, right? Maybe not. Guess it has to be. I don't have any others. Alright. Like I told you, I just now found out about this sightseeing log thing. Oh, she's back there. Killed a tiger. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Sigh. I always say sigh. Ugh. Damn it all. I can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. No, you can't. Eat it. In one sitting, young lady. I don't want to see any scraps left on that plate either. Eat that whole freaking tiger. What do I say to Alice here? It's not giving me the option to tell her to eat the full tiger, unfortunately. Get on with it then. You've got started. Let's do that. Let's be nice. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery, though mayhap it suits me better than books. I owe much to a Mikote I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. But I never could warm to the common rapiers. I vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Your Aunt Jay's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. The background music sounds like what was that band? Snow Patrol? What is that song? No, it doesn't, but it did before. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recap some lost time. We've just heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised villages. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Okay, I will. But not before I kill this lightning thing. No crystals. Why? Fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Haunted Elder. Oh, hello there, young man. My associates and I are in search of a fertile soil for farming. And this land caught our eye. Why is he haunted? You doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well. He desires the truth, and he shall have it. Deal with him! Oh, you guys, it's so cute. I think you're gonna harm the warrior of freaking light. The freaking warrior of freaking light. Sorry, not gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Finally, the Ahriman mount has come out. I saw them attack you while this one on... What is wrong with my reading? I saw them attack you while this one fled. Since you seem to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume? Mm-hmm. That's right. I knew it would come to this, but at the hands of a Westerner, a Doman would at least know the rights. What a bigot. What's wrong with Westerners, pal? You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she. He's talking about the Viceroy, and she's a dummy. She's not cool at all. I don't know why you're looking at me like that. Ah, Cherith! What the heck happened? That's odd. Oh, is this him? Is this the same dude? Like as a younger man? He was called Keen-Eyed Soldier back then. Now he's called Haunted Elder. He used to be called Keen-Eyed Soldier. Their names are really on point. Very on the nose. Rest assured, the Neri will receive due compensation. Young Asahi has great potential. That much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from... No, this isn't him, is it? I don't think it is. Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of Magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however. Much less people of the provinces. You will need to do more. Oh, of course. I have no doubt that... What kind of accent should I do for her? Oh, they're in the east, so maybe like... Oh, no. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know accents, you guys. Oh, no. Of course. I have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I want only the best Imperial education for our boy. That's great. Perfect. So spot on. Oh my gosh. Who is this? Starveling. I'm sorry. Final Fantasy XIV Starveling is not a word. Is it? Wait, am I reading it wrong? Let me adjust my eyes. Starveling. Somebody look that up real quick. Is starveling a word? I don't think it is. Starveling girl. Oh, I finished planting my rice, mother. Not while the officer's here. Yo, see you inside now. I love how the mom is like a really bad version of the guy from The Boys or whatever. What's his name? Carl Urban. Yes, mother. My accents are so good. I mean, you can't even argue with that. You can't argue with it. You did not mention that you had a daughter. Creep. My sister is not mine. Call me rest of soul. Sigh. I said sigh again. Call me rest of soul. She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family, nor one's accent, apparently. Nor one's deep, manly voice. Keen-eyed soldier. Indeed, she is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not. But she is weak and sickly. She's starveling. She's so weak and sickly, we made a new word for her, and we called it starveling. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though a thought occurs to me, mayhap we can come to an understanding. Man, these accents are so bad. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't just read all in my voice. That's boring. It's boring to read in your own voice, unless your voice is that of Carl Urban. I think people would be enchanted by Carl Urban reading all these lines. Or Keith Urban. Anyone with Urban for a last name, honestly. That was a near thing. What does that mean? That was a near thing. I swear the dialogue writers just got to a point where they were just so drunk. Like, let's make up a new word. Let's how about starveling? And then the next guy was like, I want to make up a new sentence that doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna go ahead and say that was a near thing. That was a near thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll keep going. What happened? We were talking, and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you on the head or something? It's not very nice, I'll say. Oh, I have to yawn. Well, if you say so, we should go and tell the others what happened here. Did you stab him? Is that his sword? I can't tell. Well, that is his sword, but I don't know how he was subdued. In what manner was he incapacitated? This was the Coldplay, not Coldplay, this is the Snow Patrol song. Let's see if I can do it. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me just to escape the world? Kind of fits. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Yes, I am riding a flying motorcycle, and no, you don't need to know how it propels itself through the air. Oh my gosh! I didn't realize this before. You could just fly right up out of the House of Pain. Is that what it's called? House of Pains? What is it called? I'm gonna go up in a second. Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. House of the Fierce. Whoops. Ooh, I get my new Gunbreaker sword. Thank you. Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did. And for that, I'm grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we dispose of the bodies, it is only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're all right, by the way? You've been awfully quiet since we returned. Yeah, I'm getting the gunblade. Are you kidding me? Of course. Let us see if it's an upgrade. $385. No, by no means is it an upgrade. Okay, what's cooler though? Let's see. Okay, let's go down to my dude. Okay, so in case you didn't realize, look how short this gunblade is. It's pretty snub nosed, right? But watch. See that? It like pops out and then it lights up. It's really cool. What's it called? It's called a Doman Iron Gunblade. I have a Deep Gold Gunblade, and then I have it glamored as a Doman Iron Gunblade. But let's equip this one and see. Oh yeah, I like that. I like the one. I like that one, the other one pops out. That's pretty sweet. But I don't know. That's really cool looking. That's a hard choice. I'm not gonna lie. That's a difficult choice. But I think for now, I'm gonna go ahead and equip the one I already had. and we'll put that one in our glamour chest. Or glamour, what is it called? Glamour vanity or something like that. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so next I get to choose between a conjurer, a scholar, astrologian, a red mage's arm. Let's look at them. Let's try them all on. Sorry, my guy's naked. I don't know how to make him be wearing clothes. Manually, it just goes. There's just no way. Oh, wait, display gear. There we go. Okay, so that's the red mage arm. It's pretty cool. That's what Alice is. She's a red mage. And then we're going to try on the astrologian's arm. They use this weird, like... It's a deck of cards, but it's like always orbiting around something. Pretty cool looking. I don't have one of those leveled yet, though. My astrologian is whatever the base level is for astrologian. Let's see here. Then we've got, what is that one? Scholar's arm. They use books. Not the most exciting thing, but pretty cool looking. And then Conjurer there, White Mage. Oh yeah, by the way, Scholar is they become, what do they become? Summoner? Wait, a Scholar is a Summoner, right? I don't remember. This is the most underwhelming one of the bunch, but don't have to pick right now. If you still want for work, I would say I had a suggestion. Okay. I tell you the rest and leave the rest to the others. What? She said rest 2 times in 4 words. I tell you the rest and leave the rest to the others, but seeing as this isn't in your nature, Lise returned but a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble is afoot in Namai. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. So I get to go talk to Lise, and this is going to be fun because Lise has like the most Cockney accent out of all of the people in this game, all the main characters, and I'm going to have fun with her accent. Oh, hello, Lise. I don't know how to go first person. I'd like to. Lise is cool. I like her. She's a monk. Get out of the way, my chocobo. We barely got enough armor as it is, huh? Man, I'm bad at a Cockney accent. Who could have guessed I'd be bad at a Cockney accent? Oh, you're right. Oh, wait. Oh, you're here to help. Oh my gosh. I was going to have fun with this accent, but there's just no way. I'm just awful at accents. I'm just switching back to Cowgirl. Oh, you're here to help. That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in Namai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we were supposed to stir up troubles as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around, and I done lost my husband. Dang it. I was going to make a Red Dead Redemption reference, but I can't remember his name. John. I done lost my husband, John Marsden, in a barn shootout. Okay. I thought the Doman Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Issei. I don't know who that is. Why don't you come too? I don't know who Issei is. I thought the Doman... Oh, I already read that. Blurg. A blurg. I haven't put the spoiler warning up once tonight. Everything has been a spoiler so far. I'm failing. Alright, let's go to Namai. Let's go there. Or is it Namai? Namai. This is the mount you get if you get the Shadowbringer's collector's edition. Just FYI, in case you think it's cool looking. I like it. Look how cool it is. It's pretty friggin' sweet. Oh, here's Issei. I don't remember Issei. I've been to this village, but I don't remember him. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do. Never mind. I should know his name. Oh, you're here? No. Oh, you're here too. I heard about these soldiers you and Alisei encountered. I'm glad you're all right. Right then. Issei, we have gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge. But it's still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare. Thank you, Chigusa. Ryosen could use a hand if there's nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. This could get embarrassing, Issei. Are you sure? You sure you want them searching your home? Azami is this little kid's name. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yugiri. Can I go and give them to her? Yugiri is the ninja chick. You silly little girl, of course you can. Hurry, you never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter hit her head and I had to make sure she was okay. She is absolutely okay. You're doing well, Issei. Wait, no, I was doing a Western accent for her. You're doing well, Issei. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Oh man, one of my people left. No! I'm sorry I was quiet for a minute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, come back. I'll do anything. Please come back. I'll do anything. I'll do anything. I just need 2 people watching. 2 people. Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons. Oh man, I read the wrong person. I'm so sorry. I'll never forgive myself for that. No. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. Oh man, I'm reading Issei again. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doman Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's nothing. There's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. The dome. Oh, do you have an armorer in the village, or anyone who with some skill to fashion armor? AKA an armorer? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He is experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though, but maybe you two could come with me. His name is Saranaki, and he lives in Kusakari in the south. Come with me. And with that amazing voice acting, I'm going to call this a night. Normally we go 2 hours on Breaking Rad, but tonight it's just me streaming Final Fantasy, and my daughter is upset, and I got to give her some comfort. So thank you, my 2 people who were here for the entire time until I was away for 1 minute and somebody forsook me. No, seriously, I really appreciate you guys for just hanging out. Kokushuko Papa Shango says he's here. Thank you, Kokushuko. Did you just get here, or you've been here the whole time? It's hard to tell. Anyway, I gotta get rolling. Catch the replay if you haven't, and I have now video number 2, part 2 of why I'm leaving WoW for Final Fantasy, and it's doing really well. Part 1 is our most watched video on this channel. Part 2 is tracking to be number 2 pretty soon. So the Final Fantasy content is pretty popular so far. Good stuff. We're not getting any subs from it, unfortunately. So if you're watching and you're like, hey, you know, I like Final Fantasy, and this guy's not the worst thing I've ever heard on the internet, give us a sub, please. It costs you nothing, and it helps us out. We need to get to 1,000 subs before we can start monetizing, and then from there we can take over the entire world with our, you know, all of our abilities we have to rule the world. No, I you know what I mean. we want to build something really cool here on Breaking Rad, something that people really enjoy, a place people can go and find just chill content, just stuff that you can, you know, put on the background maybe, or you know, maybe put on in the foreground and put something else on the background, because everyone's always multitasking, right? Kokushigo, thank you for hanging out for the whole time, man. I appreciate it. I really, really do. It's so cool. And you're the last one. You are the very last one. You put up with every awful, horrendous accent I gave, and for that, you should get some kind of medal. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back next week with our regular show. This week, Muttman, it was his off week, and then Macho Dan and I were going to have to run it because Mark is sick. His whole family is sick. And Mark could not put together any Name That Villain death stuff, and we didn't have any Should Not Be Sasquatch stuff to show. So we really had no content, honestly. So I can't. And then it turned out Macho was really busy with other stuff too. So we ended up having to cancel the main show tonight, and now I'm here doing the stream. But I'm going to log off in just a second. Please, if you or anyone you know or your kids enjoy Minecraft, check out my daughter and me. We started a channel called Surviving Survival, and it's just us playing Minecraft and then me taking an entire week to edit a video. We're going to do that probably once a week. My first video is pretty awesome, honestly. If you go watch it, I put a lot of time into the editing, and so if you dig Minecraft, or if you know someone who does, or if your kids like Minecraft, send them over there Surviving Survival. I don't know how to get onto YouTube Kids, but we're gonna try to get onto there. But for now, we're just on regular old YouTube. So check that out. Check us out here on Breaking Rad Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and that is, I think, the same Pacific Time until Daylight Savings Time begins or ends. I don't remember. And check out our series on why I'm leaving WoW for Final Fantasy XIV. It's doing really good. Great analytics on that, and I think people are digging it. I'm getting into search results, and I'm getting into people's feeds with the algorithms, so that's pretty sweet. Check all that out. Please remember to like this video, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you again, Kokoshuko, for hanging out. Appreciate that. And thank you everyone else who popped in at some point. And thank you for all those people in the future land who will tune in later. I can see you. I know it's creepy. I know it might be freaking you out a little bit, but I can see you right now. I can see your face. There's one of you with. Okay, you got a red beard. You got a red beard. You're wearing a beanie. There's a lady with pigtails, and you've got blue eyes. You're wearing a Nope t-shirt, and then you're 14, and you're really into Batman. I can see a lot of Batman stuff behind you. Anyway, I see all of you. Just I can't go through every single one of you because it would take all night long. But I can see you, and I'm thankful for you, and I love you with all of my entire heart. And I will always love you, no matter what you do. My heart will go on. And with that Celine Dion reference, we're out. Good night.